Services. Okay. When the manager would like to design the process for services, so they have to remember that they need to imply that some interaction and customization in their services that they want to offer to their customer. Okay, so the more manager design the process to accommodate this special requirement, okay, which is put some interaction and customization, the more effective and efficient the process that they will design. Okay, so the important thing is that they have to find the right combination. Okay, so how they want to find the right combination based on this. Okay, this four quadrant, okay, we give the more additional insight how operation managers can modify the services processes to find the best level of specialization. Okay, and focus while maintaining the necessary customer interaction and customization. Okay, so this quadrant based on degree of labor and degree of customization. The upper level, okay, upper section quadrant, this is called mass service and professional services. It's for high degree of labor services. Okay, example, commercial banking, private banking, law firm, stockbroker, some boutique and some retailing. Okay, right? So this in upper level. Okay, so in this quadrant, in this upper level quadrant, we expect, okay, managers focus more on human resources. Okay, so these processes, the services processes in this area focus more on personalized services. So it needs high level involvement, and so they need a very significant personnel selection and training issues. Okay? So example for private banking, when they want to offer the private banking, is really sometimes the services is customized based on what customer needs. Okay, so high level degree of labor and high degree of customization. Okay, so lower level quadrant, okay, this is for usually low degree of labor involvement. Okay, so means that services in this area is more using automation and innovation. Okay, so for the low degree of customization, okay, they tend to standardize their services or restrict some offering services to the customer. Example for fast food restaurant. Okay, when you go to the McDonald's or KFC or Burger King or Pizza Hut, they offer only a few menus. Then the customer can choose only based on that menus only. Okay, so standardized. The menu is standardized, and then a limited menu. Okay, or maybe that they do some automation for the services. Okay, example that you can check into the airlines using the vending machine, or you can buy airline tickets through the online services. You can what else now warehouse, you can buy something buy from the another retailer, but you can choose only based on what in the menu. Okay, and also that in low level and low degree of customization, okay, usually the company would remove some services that unnecessary, don't have some added value. Okay, example in the some airlines, okay, they just remove the seat assignment. Okay, so the customer can get a seat as based on when they buy the tickets, right? Yeah. And also that for low degree of labor, okay, but high customization, these services tend to depends more on technology, okay? And they have an innovation for this to provide their services. Okay, um, maybe hospital, example hospital, so hospital in a X-ray area or scan area, so less labor involvement, but they depends to more on technology that they have to use. Okay, so this table 7.3, okay, they show some additional techniques for innovative process design in services. This is what the service can use lah. Okay. Example, okay, supermarket, they have a self-service. The customer can check or check the specific features that they want, okay, using the whatever technology that they provide there, okay, so that is services. Or maybe they can self payment, okay, at the at the supermarket now. Okay, customer don't need to go to the cashier, just go to the machine and they self check out. Okay, alright. And also that some restaurant, okay, in restaurant they just offer some limited menu technique that they can, to make sure that they can offer efficient and effective services to their customers, so they just limit their services, okay, not high customization, okay, limitation to their customer. Automation, okay, ATM, so customer can choose any services based on the menu on the ATM machine. Okay, and also that when you want to buy a Dell computer, so Dell computer company provide that self-service in their web, okay, so that customer can design their own product based through that website only. Okay, so some customer prefer to buy a laptop that they based on what they needs only. Selection of particular process strategy requires a decision about equipment and technology, and this decision can be very complex for operation manager. Picking the best equipment requires an understanding the specific industry and available process and technology for that specific industry. Okay? So the choices of equipment requires consideration requires considering of cost, cash flow, market stability, quality, capability, and flexibility. In this age of rapid technological change and short of product life cycles, adding the flexibility to the production process can be a major competitive advantage. Flexibility is the ability to respond within with little penalty in time, cost, or customer value. This may mean modular, movable, or digital control equipment. Okay. Example, Honda's process flexibility has allowed it to become the industry leader at responding to market dynamics by modifying production volume and product mix. But building flexibility into a production process can be difficult and expensive. But if it not present, change means that you have to starting over again. Okay? Alright, so consider what would be required for a simple change, such as McDonald's adding the flexibility necessary to serve you a char-broiled hamburger. Right, so the changes may be necessary in number one, purchasing. Okay, so they have to purchase a different quality of meat, perhaps with more fat content and supplies as a charcoal. A second, quality standards. How long and at what temperature the patty will cook. The third is equipment. the char broiler. 4. Lay out the space for new processes and for new exhaust fan. 5th, training. And 6th, the maintenance. Okay, so this is decision that you have to consider when you want to change or you want added the flexibility in the processes. In this section, we will introduce 9 areas of technology. Machine technology, automatic identification system, process control, vision system, robots, automated storage and retrieval system, automated guided vehicles, flexible manufacturing system, and the last one is computer integrated manufacturing. Much of the world's machinery perform operation by removing a material. This technology is undergoing a tremendous progress in both precision, productivity, and flexibility. Computer intelligence often controls this new machinery, allowing more complex and precise items to be made faster. Such machinery with its own computer and memory is referred to as having computer numerical control or CNC. It's a electronic controls increase speed by cutting change over time, reducing waste because of fewer mistakes, and enhancing flexibility. New advances in machinery suggest that rather than removing material as has traditionally been done, adding materials may be in many cases be more efficient. Additive manufacturing, or as it is commonly called 3D printing, is frequently used for design testing, prototypes, and custom products. This technology continues to advance and now supports innovative products design for variety and complexity, minimal custom tooling required, for little tooling is needed, minimal assembly, which is integrated assemblies can be printed, low inventory, make to order system, and reduce time to market. As a result, additive manufacturing is being increasingly used to enhance production efficiency for high volume products. AIS, and or known as barcode and RFID system, is to transmit information from another side to the other side. Okay, so transmitting the information. So this can improve the data acquisition and reduce the data entry errors. Okay, so example, but this have been this to be done. The managers must get the data into an electronic form. That's why when you go to the supermarket, you can see they have to scan the barcodes from each product. They get the data, electronic data, to key into their computer and send that information, transmit the information to the supplier, whether they need to stock up their supplies or not. Okay, so that is AIS. Okay, another same technology is what we call the RFID, radio frequency identification. It uses a radio frequency. Is better than barcodes. Okay, because it can use the distance for RFID from RFID is quite far compared to barcodes. If you want to use a barcode, you must touch the scanner, must touch the barcodes, or the distance is quite near. But RFID, the text that you can put, you have to put the another side. and the scanner carry at quite far away, okay, based on the distance that you set. Maybe up to 1 kilometer, 2 kilometer, 100 meter only, 200 meters. So it depends to the distance you set between the tag and the reader. Process control is the use of information technology to monitor and control the physical processes. You use this process control to control some, let's say, the measure the moisture content, or you want to you use this process control to control the thickness of paper. Okay, so when they transfer from another machine to another machine, one machine to another, you want to control the quantity in the petroleum refinery. Okay, so this is what you use to control some processes. Okay, vision system is a technology that combines video cameras and computer technology, and often used in inspection roles. Okay, so the vision is for inspection. So visual inspection is an important task in most food processing and manufacturing organization. So usually the vision system used when the items that being inspected are familiar. Okay, if you produce a customized product, that is quite very difficult to use this vision system. But if you produce a similar product, then it's easier to use the vision system. Why? If you use a human as a visual inspection. Okay, so normally humans is tedious, okay, and sometimes their minds is go somewhere and they easily to get bored, okay, and sometimes get error. Okay, so that's why using this vision system is better compared to if you use human as a for inspection. Robots is a machine that is flexible and has the ability to hold, move, and perhaps grab some items. Okay, that is a robot. So usually we use robots effectively to perform tasks that are monotonous or dangerous. That's where we use a robot. Hmm. Um, Automobile. Okay, example in the automobile industry, they use a robots to do a virtually to do all the welding and painting on automobile. So you use robot and also that you can use robot when the task is continue or consistently same every time for every product. Automated storage and retrieval system, ASRS, is usually used in the warehouse. Okay, because of this is to replace the human or labor involved, because sometimes they have error in organizing the warehouse. So this technology, ASRS technology, provide the automated placement and withdrawal of parts and product. Okay, you just use the machine to go and pick up the item. So usually they can reduce the error the item they pick up in that warehouse. Yeah. So this technology commonly used in the facility, big retailers such as we can see that Walmart use this system, and also that can be used in inventory firms. Okay, so this is organized for a very large inventory. The AGV or automated guided vehicle can take a form of monorails, conveyors, robot, or automated guided vehicles. Okay, right. So something that in on the conveyor. Also, we can call it automated guided vehicles. So this technology is electronically guided and controlled charge used in the manufacturing. And it used to move products or parts or equipment in that manufacturing. And sometimes also they use this AGV in agriculture to distribute feed or in the hospital or in the jails, but not yet in Malaysia. Okay. When a central computer provides instruction to each workstation and to the managerial material handling equipment such as robot, ASRS, and AGVs, the system is known as automated work cell or commonly known as a flexible manufacturing system. Okay, so this system, this technology control workstation and the material handling equipment. So usually the operators just simply load the new programs, okay, whatever they want to do, what materials, how to handle the materials, okay. Simply loads it to the new program and they can produce it different product at a very short time. Okay. And this system, the result from this system that is can economically produce low value but high variation of products. Computer integrated manufacturing is a flexible manufacturing system that can be extended backward electronically into the engineering and inventory control departments and forward to warehousing and to shipping departments. Okay, so this system CIM can control everything. Example here. Okay, this we have one system. So CAD, remember to design the product. Okay, to design the product, you can do through the system. Okay, you can the movement. As you can see, the movement information you design using the CAD, and then the CAD transfer that design to the CAM. Okay, for manufacturing to convert to the materials, to identify the materials and the components all that they need, and then transfer the information or product or that to the SRS, so they combine and then go to the robots, and robots can uh, produce the product based on the CAD design. So this is all controlled by one system, what we call computer integrated manufacturing, CIM. Okay, table 7.4 shows you the examples of technology that can be used in services. Okay, so example in the financial services, ATM machine, banking, online banking, through cell phone. Education, we have interactive assignment, we have blackboard, smartphone, Google Classroom. Okay, utilities and government, we have a lot of, now you can pay for utilities, you have apps there. Okay, now we have optical mail scanner, so everything that you can use, we have technology now. Restaurant and foods, we have food panda, you can go drive through. Okay, we have e-books for communication. Okay, hotel, you can book hotel online, and then you can self check-in, online check-in. Also that airline also you can buy now ticketless travel. Everything is in your handphone. Okay, you can check in by self check-in in the vending machine only. Okay, wholesale, you have self checkout. Okay, transportation, we have automatic toolbox, RFID there, we have smart tags, okay, and healthcare, but this is not yet have in Malaysia, online patient manufacturing system, okay, or online medical information system, which is you just key in whatever the symptoms you have, then the system can give you, okay, what is the possibility about your sickness and what is the best medicine that is a healthcare but not yet in Malaysia. Okay, this is the technology in services.